Deep within an enchanted forest lived a young girl who was never scared of anything. She would walk through the woods with nothing but a basket on her arm, gathering flowers and herbs for the village elder who made potions from them. One day, while picking herbs, she heard a tiny voice that said, "Please don't pick my flower." She looked around and saw a little blue butterfly with wings like sapphires resting on a leaf. The butterfly explained that if she picked the flower, its life force would disappear and it would die. The girl had never heard a butterfly speak before, let alone one that was blue. Astonished, she put the flower back and introduced herself as The butterfly, whose name was Azur, told her that she wasn't actually a butterfly at all, but a fairy in disguise. As punishment for breaking a vase in the queen's garden, she had been turned into a butterfly by a grumpy old wizard, and only a true friend could break the curse. But how could Alara help her? She wondered. Just then, a gruff voice boomed. "Who's there?" Startled, Alara hid behind a nearby tree. Out popped a small brown creature with large ears and a bushy tail. "What are you doing here?" he squeaked. Alara explained that she was just gathering herbs when she met Azure, and she was wondering how she could help break the curse. "I know a way," squeaked the creature, "but I'm afraid the journey will be too dangerous for you." Elara, who had never been afraid of anything, boldly declared that she wasn't scared and wanted to help her new friend. The creature sighed and introduced himself as Pip, a grumpy but kind-hearted wood sprite. He led Alara and Azure deep into the forest to an area where thorny bushes grew as tall as houses. "The bravest warrior this world has ever seen is said to have passed through these bushes," said Pip. "But even he only made it through with the help of a magic amulet," Alara gasped. This was the legendary warrior, her great-great-grandfather, and she had his amulet, which gave her powers over plants. Maybe that's why she wasn't afraid of anything, she thought. A wild boar suddenly charged out of the bushes and barreled towards but with a flick of her wrist and a whisper to the plants, she made the bushes part, revealing a small cottage hidden between the thorns. Inside the cottage was an old wizard, and on his table sat a beautiful blue butterfly, a vase, and a potion. "So you brought me the butterfly?" the wizard said, looking at Alara. "Very well, I shall break the curse." As the wizard waved his magic wand over the butterfly, it transformed into a beautiful young woman. "Thank you," she said to Alara. "You have no idea how much this means to me." Then she noticed something. "Oh dear, I'm supposed to be at the Queen's ball tonight, and I have nothing to wear." Alara reached into her basket and pulled out a dress made of flower petals. "Here," she said. "It's not much, but it's all I have." The fairy was so touched by Alara's kindness